Warning, the video you're about to see is a review of the movie Monster Hunter Legends of the Guild, which will include spoilers. But if you don't want to be spoiled and you want to know my conclusion of the overall movie, go ahead and go to this timestamp. If not, I have warned you.
Hey! Commander! He's awake!
What is it with you? All you ever do is sleep and fall off things.
Okay guys, so I saw Legends of the Guild and honestly, I think it's pretty good. It gave a lot of light to different perspectives, and the way it was executed was nice to say the least. But for me personally, 58 minutes was just not long enough for me, and there were some problems that I have with the pace of the movie overall. But honestly, I would watch this again. I think I could say this and you guys can agree, is that this is a Monster Hunter movie, okay? This is exactly what we needed, okay? Not this. Alright, not this. We could live without this. This could be thrown in the trash and we can easily forget about it. But other than that, what can you expect from this video? Well, from the disclaimer, it's a review. I'll be touching on the most important aspects of the movie, good or bad, and address certain issues I've seen in the movie so far. So there is a lot to talk about. So I'll try to put it all in one video or make it into a two-part review. It just depends on how I do it. But with that being said, let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Ready when you are. Good.
Okay, so the story is about the cadet hunter, or Aiden, and how he became a member of Julius's team of ace hunters as his cadet, which is why he is called the ace cadet in Full Ultimate. The movie shows the struggles of Aiden overcoming losing his village, his parents, and was accepted into this other village called Tenben, which, by the way, isn't really acknowledged by the guild at all, but that's besides the point. The village is isolated, and Aiden basically became its protector, with having dreams of becoming a hunter, until he meets Julius while fighting a Velociprey, or was it a Velocidrome? I honestly forgot. But anyways, come to find out, an elder dragon, Lunastra, is on its way to the village, destroying everything in her path. And this is where they talk about the Elder's Crossing, where elder dragons relocate, and the path that Lunastra is going, the village is in the way, okay? The villagers, of course, don't believe Julius at all because he is a stranger or some sort. But in order to make the villagers believe him, Aiden volunteered to go see this for himself. Now, after this, fast forwarding a bit, Aiden is now determined to fight the Lunastra with the help of Julius and other hunters, and a talking feline. After going through some preparation and low-key training, it resulted in having a Dragonator with dragon element implemented into it and death. Death everywhere. Actually, it depends on with the word death on how you see it, but yeah, death. Which causes Aiden to flood everything, including Lunastra, and come up victorious at the end. But honestly, I wouldn't really call it a victory, but I guess they want to showcase it like that, but that's just me. But other than that, that is my summary of the story. The pace from one location to another didn't sit right with me at all, almost to a point where it feels rushed and underdeveloped, which is why 58 minutes was not enough at all. But let's go talk about the animation.
Since when did pickles grow teeth? Freaking Devil Joe!
Devil Joe.
Okay, this segment is going to be short since I know exactly what to pick out when talking about the animation. Okay, the animation is pretty janky and rushed, and honestly doesn't look fluent at all sometimes. Some hits that you see in the movie looks like they were whacked by a pillow. I mean, the way Julius was hitting the monsters didn't look like it was hurting them at all. But for the sake of the movie, well, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some parts of the animation that was decent, but after going back a second time, you can see that there were some motion blurs that took away the excitement when a battle was happening. For me personally, it took away my focus, and having to go back to see exactly what happened is a red flag for me, in my opinion, honestly. But again, that's just me.
Like that! I'll run from you right now how good you look!
There's a couple things that I like when watching this movie, okay? And that's seeing Kangalala fighting a Devil Joe, seeing a rogue hunter that is on the chubby side, and yes, alright, yes, that's actually something I've been wanting to see for a very long time, okay? So don't come at me with any excuse that you have, okay? That's exactly what I wanted to see, okay? I don't. And last but not least, the death of hunters. I was amazed when I actually saw hunters die, with the fact that the characters were poorly introduced and developed. But other than that, from being burned alive to being eaten alive, Capcom showing that kind of death shows just how crazy the world of Monster Hunter really is, despite having the crazy designs that we see in the game when it comes to monsters or weapon design. But speaking of monsters, the monster design was really good. This time, we did not get a bootleg design of Nurskala. So that's actually a really good plus if I do say so myself.
I'll damn you good, you filthy bug!
Why won't you love me, Dad? I'll be anything you want me to be.
I want you to be dead!
Honestly, when we talk about what I hated about the movie, it has to be the pace of the movie overall. It was rushed, and for that you don't get attached to any characters or anything at all. Even when the characters die, I didn't really care about it because they were introduced so quickly that I don't even remember their names. Even after watching it many times, I still forget the names. Along with the animation, it was janky and the motion blurs were just atrocious. Even though I already spoke on the animation, I just wanted to make sure that it is something that I do not like within the movie. And the one thing that I hate the most is the whole purpose of the fight was to prevent the villagers, the death of villagers to be in fact, and the destruction of the village, but still ended up destroying the village by flooding everything. Like, what? Like, I mean, Aiden did not prevent the destruction because he caused it. I don't understand. He caused it. But those were the only things that I honestly hate about the movie.
Lurking so close, yet hiding so well.
Overall, I like Legends of the Guild. It could have easily been a 9 out of 10, but with the animation, the pace of the story, the characters, the overall so-called victory, it took the score away. So honestly, with all that, with all the things that I do enjoy about the movie, I would give it a 7 out of 10. And the reason why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 is because I feel like I'm being a bit too fair, and the only reason for that is because I get to see a rogue hunter and it being a chubby hunter, and that's all. And I know you guys might be like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck? Like, did you really just give it that score because you saw a chubby hunter? Yes, that is the reason why, okay? Because that's just me. That's just me. For some reason, I've always wanted to see a chubby hunter, alright? I wanted to see it in action. I wanted to see it in the live action, but I didn't get that. But I want to see the animation, and I got that, okay? So I'm happy. So that's why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to know what you guys think of the movie. Did you guys enjoy it? If I missed anything when it comes to what I like, what I didn't like, or what I missed about the story, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I would love to have a conversation with you guys about the movie. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoy. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button, and with bell notifications, and hit that like button so you won't miss any of my future videos. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.